and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. It looks like I am live. It looks like the volume is working. So we are in for another one sheet wonder tonight. This time we are going to be using the free Favored Flowers Designer Series paper. Yes, I said free. Hello, hello, looking good. Thank you so much. Yes, I said free. It is celebration. We only have one more month. This is the last month of celebration. And what does that mean? It means that when you spend a minimum 50, there's something in the celebration brochure that you can choose for free. If you spend 100, you can choose something from the brochure for free. And then any $50 increment after that, you can choose something for free. So the paper that I'm using tonight is called the Favored Flowers. It is free with no, I take that back. It is free with a $50 order. I'm thinking of the Dandy Designs paper is the 100 because that is a stack. This is free with a $50 order. And this is the paper that I'm featuring in this month's Stamp Camp at Home Card Club. So if you are a club member, you are getting a half a pack of this gorgeous paper, and then you're going to get the fresh freesia ribbon, you're going to get the package of the champagne rhinestone jewels, and then your card kit creates 8 cards, and I'm going to show you those. So let's get started tonight. Let me change the camera. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is last week Thursday, if you were here, we made 20 cards from one 12 by 12 sheet of that Dandy Designs Designer Series paper. Now that is the paper pack that is free during celebration with a $100 order. We did these 20 cards last week Thursday night, and I put out on during the video, after the video, if you placed a minimum any size order with me between last week Thursday and tonight, that I would send the lucky person whose name I drew these 20 cards from last week Thursday night's One Sheet Wonder. And the winner of all these cards is Diana Beckert. I hope I said your last name right. Congratulations, and thank you so much for your order. I appreciate that. These will go out in the mail tomorrow, so look for that. So I'm going to just show you this. My club, like I said, my club this month is featuring the gorgeous Favored Flowers Designer Series paper, and then these are the cards that my club members will make in their kit. You can still join my club if you go to my blog. The link is under the video. And you will get the card kit to make these 4 cards twice. So you're going to make the same card 2 times. That last card, because of the paper, you're going to be making one version in the purple and one in the Calypso Coral. And this is your Fun Fold card. Let's see. Like this. So pretty. So my club members, this is your sneak peek at the cards you'll be creating this month. If club members do not need to purchase the bundle to create the cards, they can use any stamp set that they have on hand. But if they want their cards to be identical to mine, then I encourage them to purchase the bundle from me. They can order it from me by the 1st of the month. They have to let me know. I'll send them a PayPal invoice, and they just pay the bundle price. They do not pay shipping and tax. So that's just part of being in the club. And mine is photopolymer, but this particular stamp set, it's from the mini catalog. It does come in photopolymer or the cling, the red cling mount. So just to let you know, when you see the 2 different numbers, that's because one is in cling and one is in photopolymer. So the paper, let's look at that paper. Oh my goodness, it is gorgeous. I love, love, love the black with the purples and the Calypso Coral. This particular print right here has these dies that coordinate. So you can take this die right here and cut out those images in the purple and in the Calypso Coral Petal Pink. And then you have the one that matches the single bud with the leaves as well. So the dies do coordinate with this particular print in the pack. So I encourage you to get the bundle. Again, it's either in photopolymer or the cling. And then these are different pieces. Mine's been cut up for club. This is a gorgeous print as well. I just love all these prints. Let's see, where's our print for tonight? It is this sheet right here. This is the piece that we're going to use tonight to cut up. We're going to cut this sheet up and we're going to make 6 fun fold cards. The beauty of these fun fold cards is you're going to get the full card from the card base. And I'll show you what I mean after we get started here. So this is my paper 12 by 12. I'm going to first cut it in strips that are 4 by 12. So we're going to do 3 strips that are 4 by 12. We're going to take 2 of those 4 by 12s and we're going to cut them. Now you can cut them 1 at a time, but I do 2 at a time to save some time. We're going to cut them at 3 inches, so they'll be 3 by 4. Keep that straight. 3 by 4. And then 3 by 4. Now we're going to take those last 2 pieces and we're going to cut them at 1 by 4. So 1 by 4. And then 1 by 4. All right. Then we have our last strip from the edge and we're going to cut that at 2 inches. So if you're in my card club, when I send your kit out, I will send you the PDF file, the video tutorial, and I will send you the password to get into my photo gallery on my blog where you can download the project sheet from tonight and the pattern, the 12 by 12 pattern. So we have all those cut. So now our card base, I put out a poll on my blog today. I have done this in all different colors because I couldn't decide which color I liked. So I put on my blog, let me know what color base you like best. And I was going to put all the people that commented in a hat and draw the name. And that person, I will announce at the end tonight, is going to get all the cards that I am creating tonight. The Calypso Coral was the color of choice, so all the card bases tonight are going to be on Calypso Coral. So you're going to start with a card base that is 4 1/4 by 11. And we're going to cut that down at 7 3/4. And then we're going to score it at 5 1/2. All right. Now that one strip, which is a half a sheet of your 8 1/2 by 11 cardstock, will create 2 cards and it creates the full card because you're going to take that piece you cut off and that's going to go on the front like that. And then you have to have another piece of white for your inside. But that's pretty much it. That is how easy and quick that this card is to create. So now we're going to take those pieces that we cut and we're going to mount them on the Calypso Coral. I see my glasses laying there. I'm going to put those on. This inside white piece, we're going to take those little strips that we did and we're going to flip it and we're going to have the other side showing. So if you like this one sheet wonder, I recommend that you use a piece that you like both sides of the print, because you are going to be using both sides of the print on your cards. So I'm going to put the piece with the Designer Series paper to the side, like so. Then we're going to take another one of our pieces we cut. We're going to flip it and we're going to put it there. So that's going to go on there. Then we're going to take this and we're going to mount it to the side here. Now you only want to put your adhesive right here, otherwise if you stick it here, you're not going to open up your card. It's going to be shut. So I'm just going to center that, top, bottom, sides. That looks pretty good. Make sure I didn't get any adhesive inside. And then I'm going to use those dies from the coordinating dies. It is this one right here. And I die cut out of petal pink. And then I just stamped it. Let me see, I want this one right here. I just stamped it with some black ink. Now I will tell you that the first time I stamped this, because it is a photopolymer stamp, and it is a very solid image, it didn't stamp really well. So what I did was I took it's on my block, I took a sanding block. This is like what, if you go to a manicure pedicure salon, they'll use these on your fingernails. I just roughed up the top, just sanded it back and forth, up and down a little bit, because sometimes there's a coating that comes from the factory and it won't take the ink really well. So I just sanded it off and then I cleaned it on my chamois, stamped it. If it still wasn't stamping the way I liked it, I just repeated the process and then cleaned it off and inked it, and I got a much better image. So now I took this die here, and then that paper that I showed you, you can use the dies to cut out little buds. So I went ahead and did that. So this one we're going to pop up. Do you always trust the paper is 12 by 12? No, I do not. I usually would trim off a little bit off the edge. I didn't do that tonight, but I normally will. But I think my pieces are going to come out okay, that I didn't really need to be too precise. But I'm going to put this right across the bottom here. And then I'm going to put that bud on the side. Just like so. And then I'm going to come in with those rhinestones. Now these are the champagne. I thought they went beautiful. I'm going to put one right in my flower center there. I thought they went great with this paper. That's why the club member people are getting a whole sheet of them. So that's the card number one, and basically they all come together the same. You can just switch up the paper colors, which I will do. I will show you, but tonight we're going to create all of them the same. We can switch up how we do the sentiment a little bit, but basically very quick and easy. And I love how it uses just that half a sheet of cardstock to create that whole card. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I got one already folded here. It would be 6. And then we'll come in with our inside pieces. So we'll come in with the paper again. Oops. Okay, I did the wrong side. So we're going to have one that's a little different, but that's okay. I'll show you what I'll do. We can do that. We can work with that. Because the paper is gorgeous no matter what side you use it. if you think, well, I've already gotten everything I wanted from Celebration, Stampin' Up! Came out with a list of more that you can get for free yesterday that came out. There's a list of more items that you can choose for Celebration with a $50 order or a $100 order. You'll find that list on my blog. The link is under the video. All right, so let's start putting these inside of our cards. I bet I will be done tonight in less than an hour, because once you get this down, it goes pretty quick. Okay. I'm trying to read your comments as I'm going along here. You can do the same if you're having trouble even with the cling mount that's not stamping, it's not inking the way you like. You can use the Sandy Block on the cling mounts too. It's not just photopolymer. It'll work. They all kind of sometimes will come with more of a film over the top from the factory. More times. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I got a little bit of adhesive on my paper here. All right, so this one here, because we got a different piece, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for this one. So now we have our other pieces. So this one I could flip, but this time, because this paper is that way, I'm going to do it the opposite and flip this one. All right, so this one is going to go on here. I don't know if there's a right or wrong with this paper, meaning directional. I don't think there's a way. The flowers are kind of going in every direction, so I don't think there's a problem with that. All right, so this is going to be stuck just again this one side over here, just like that. Now what I did, because this paper I showed you that you can die cut the pieces out of, you want to make sure that you get all the little sides and everything. So here I have this little side piece that was this edge of the paper. Now I can put that, match it right up here. That looks pretty cool. And then I'll take one of my hellos. We'll fit that under there. And then I did do a little hello friend. So that's how we'll fix that one. That one looks cute. All right, so I'm gonna pop this up, I think. Let's see, where's that hello is gonna come? Up here, so I don't wanna put a dimensional in the way. Maybe I'll stick a dimensional to the side there. There's always a way to fix those little oopsies. And nobody would ever know it was an oopsie. So that's there. We're going to pop this up. Plus it's a great way to use those edges. I'm going to slip that right under there. That looks pretty good. We're going to pop up our little friend here. Okay, and then we'll put that right there. And now where's my jewels? We'll come in with those. we'll just kind of, I'll put one on my little friend. I think it's sliding and not picking up. There it goes. So that looks pretty good. That was a pretty good fix. Now you kind of, I've done it before, so that's why I kind of knew this is the one before, and this has got Pear Pizzazz cardstock for the card based. And then this was just a corner piece from that same print that I die cut out. But that's what happens when you flip it the wrong way. You make it good. Change it up a little bit. So now we can bring in our other pieces and get these finished up. So that's that. We'll attach this to here. I think we're going to have this side. We'll attach that like so. We'll come in with a hello, or I have thanks. I'll do a thanks. Now, I like to run a strip behind, so I could do Calypso Coral behind, or if we really want to go off on a limb, we could do Pear Pizzazz, or the Mossy Meadow. What do you think? I got a few more, so let me know what color you think. I'm going to do Mossy Meadow this time. So I'm going to attach that strip behind my sentiment there. We're going to pop that up. Let's see. What color do you want the strip? Mossy Meadow. Well, then I guess I picked the right color. All right, so I'm going to just put it, I like to keep it towards the bottom just because I don't want to cover up my pretty paper. And then I'm just going to come in on the side and kind of make little banners like that. And then we'll come in with the rhinestones again. You can put a rhinestone on each edge of that banner and then one on the thing, whatever you want. Choice is yours. So that's that one. We'll make each one a little bit different. But if you like them all the same, you can easily create them all the same. I like to show you all your options. I apologize for my Facebook people if you're commenting or saying, because I do not see your stuff. All right, so now we can do, what did I just do? Thanks. Thanks or hello. I'll do thanks again. Should we switch it up to another color? Let's see. Mossy Meadow. Everybody says Mossy Meadow. I'm going to try, I kind of like the Pear Pizzazz too. I'm going to go with Pear Pizzazz. Switch it up a little bit. All right, we'll put some dimensionals on there. Oh yeah, cut it after. I like to cut it after because then I can determine how short or how long I want them. right, now maybe you don't want to put them on the banner part, so you just want to stick them on the sentiment part. You can do that. So, okay, here's Mossy Meadow, and that one is Pear Pizzazz. What do you think? I like them both. All right, we got two more. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be here very long tonight. I'm out. Tape. Back up. Okay, I just about did that wrong. All right, I think that way or that way. Maybe I'll do that way. So if you are into creating piles of cards, I think one sheet wonders are the way to go. I enjoy creating them. I've been doing them every week for a while now, so if you've missed any of them, check them out on my YouTube channel, TheStampCamp. I've done them with 6x6s. The majority are 12x12, but I have done some 8.5s as well. There's a little hello. Oop. This time I'm going to come in with a little bit bigger jewels. I'll put one over here. Cute. One more and we're done. And then I'll show you my varieties that were on the blog, and then I'll announce who is getting the 6 cards for tonight. So I said you do not have to be present tonight to win. All I needed was comment on what. How did I end up with one extra? Color card base you wanted to see. So it was easy enough to get entered. Make sure you check out every Thursday, see what's coming for Thursday night, and how you can get your hands on all the goodies. All right, so I have another thank you or thanks, and I will do that with anybody? Mossy Meadow again. Okay, Mossy Meadow it is. That seems to be the color of choice. We'll put that on there. Pop that up. So didn't I tell you this goes fast? Look at, we're just about 8:30 and I've got them all completed already. That is cutting the designer series paper. Granted, I did have the sentiments already die cut and stamped. All right, so I'll show you the ones we created tonight. So we have this one here and this one, and then here that and that one, and then we did this one and this one. So we have two that we used the paper and die cut the paper. This one I accidentally flipped the print the other way, but that's okay. So those are all our Calypso Coral base. Now this morning on my blog I went with some different colors. Now this one is white. Now the beauty of this one is you have just that one piece of white. You don't need an inside white. So this one really takes a lot less cardstock because it's just that half a sheet of thick basic white, and then your designer series paper and your scraps for your sentiment. So that's in white. Here it was in the Calypso Coral. That's just like that one there. Then I did the card base in Petal Pink. That was another favorite of some. And then the last three were with the Pear Pizzazz. And I just kind of changed out the colors. That's how I do. I just mix and match to see what I like, and we go from there. And then that's the one I did the oopsie on when I was creating them. So I just cut a piece from the panel from the side and made it that way. But those are the 6 Fun Fold cards, One Sheet Wonder, using the Favored Flower Designer Series paper that is free with a minimum $50 order during celebration. And the winner of tonight's 6 cards, is, I'm hoping I'm saying her name right, Margene Eskelson. That is, but Margene, I will be sending out your 6 Fun Fold One Sheet Wonder cards tomorrow in the mail, so look for those. If you are in my Stamp Camp at Home Card Club, you will find the PDF file and the pattern for this in the photo gallery on my blog. If you are not in my club and you're interested in learning about my club, click under the video under Show More. There will be a link to my blog that will tell you all about my Stamp Camp at Home Card Club. If you really want a lot of products, now is the best time to sign on and join my team. You can choose $175 worth of product, and you only have to pay $99, and shipping is free. If you want that little mini cut and emboss machine, you can choose $175 of product. Get that mini cut and emboss machine for $129, and shipping is free on that as well. If you want any details about becoming a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, please hit me up. You can click on the link under the video to get a hold of me. So that is it for tonight. If you need any supplies, you can click on the link under the video. But that is it. Thanks for watching, ladies. I appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you next Thursday. Thanks again. Bye-bye.